the March 21st edition of the Mouse Bites, and I'm here with all the Walt Disney World news that you can use for this week. So, first we have news for Disney's Hollywood Studios. The sneak peek of The Jungle Book is taking place now at the end of One Man's Dream, which is in Disney's Hollywood Studios, and it is offering guests an advanced look at scenes from the film with a special introduction by director Jon Favreau. And for those who are wondering, The Jungle Book will swing into the theaters in 3D on April 15th, 2016, which is just a few days ahead of Earth Day. So if you're looking to go see a great Earth Day movie, this is your option, since this year there is no Disney nature movie, which is kind of surprising. Also, for those who are interested, Club Villain has been extended into April and May. Shows are going to take place every Saturday, and there will be 2 shows nightly, one at 5:45 and one at 9 p.m. Club Villain is a ticketed dining and entertainment event. It is held at the new Sunset Showcase, which is located just behind Rock and Roller Coaster, if that's where if you're looking for it at all. And the event will provide, let's see here, it will provide concoctions from the Potions Bar, culinary delights from New Orleans and beyond, so it's got kind of a New Orleans flair to it, and you'll be able to meet the villains and dance the night away. And reservations are available now and can be made by calling 407-WDW-DINE. So for those of you who are looking to enjoy the Club Villain event in both April or May, you can make your reservations now. Details are coming in for those who are excited about the Kilimanjaro Safari's night version. I know I am. I think it's going to be awesome. For those who are wondering, it's not considered a new attraction, so it's not going to have like a new name or anything like that. It's still just going to be Kilimanjaro Safaris. There's also, for the planners, this is going to be a little more difficult, there's also not a set time that the sunset will take place. It's kind of going to depend on when the actual sunset is and when dusk will begin, and that's when they'll turn on the sunset option for the safaris. And the safaris are supposed to last somewhere between 4 to 5 hours each evening, so that'll, given that we don't really know what the hours are yet for the Animal Kingdom once Rivers of Light comes on and all this stuff comes in, we're not entirely sure whether it will take up that 4 or 5 hours, especially when summer gets here and it, sunsets later, so that'll be interesting to see how that works out. The ride path will be adjusted and the trucks will make longer stops, which will give guests more time to see the animals. And one thing to keep in mind is that flash photography will be forbidden at this point when the nighttime safari happens. They don't want to have problems with the animals and also disrupt the guests' experience either, because, I don't want to see your flash blinding me in the face at night, so I'm sure other people don't want to see that either, so it's kind of nice that they're going to instruct guests that they are not allowed to use flash. Let's see, other animal experiences like Wilderness Explorers, Maharaja Jungle Trek, Rafiki's Planet Watch, and the Pangani Forest Exploration will continue to close at sunset, so just keep that in mind. If you're looking for nighttime animal experiences, this will be your only option. All the other ones will be closing. Now, heading over to ESPN Wide World of Sports, we have the information about the Night of Joy event for 2016. Yes, it will be taking place at ESPN Wide World of Sports this year, which is new. There will be lots of different ticket options that are available for guests, and if you're curious what those are, go to themouseforless.com and search for Night of Joy, and you will be able to find out what those different ticket options are. The Night of Joy will take place on September 9th and 10th, and different Christian musical artists will perform at the event. And on Friday, September 9th, guests will be able to experience Mercy Me, Casting Crowns, Chris Tomlin, Francesca, I can't pronounce her last name, Bettelestelli, Crowder, Matthew West, Stars Go Dim, and Zealand Worship. Sorry for you Francesca fans, I really butchered her name, I'm so sorry. On Saturday, September 10th, guests will be able to see Newsboys, For King and Countries, Young and Free, Switchfoot, Red, 1,000 Foot Crutch, and Tim Timmons. So those are going to be the options that are going to be performing at this year's San Enjoy event. So it sounds like a great event will be taking place this year. Guests will be able to have ample seating at the event. Both indoor and outdoor venues will be available, including Champion Stadium, which will be nice. A big area for guests to enjoy those concerts. And tickets will go on sale in mid-April. So for those of you looking for tickets, that's when you'll be able to get them. Easter is coming up rapidly, really rapidly, next Sunday actually. And on Easter Sunday, a new brunch is going to be available for guests. It's going to be at 1900 Park Fair. Families will be able to enjoy an all-you-can-eat brunch buffet from 12:45 to 2:10 p.m. What an odd time, actually. And it's a prefix meal that will cost $23.99 for adults and $12.99 for children. There will be options such as omelets, a carved meat station, classic brunch dishes. Of course, you're going to have the option to have Mickey waffles. Can't have a Disney brunch buffet without Mickey waffles. And that's what's going to be on the menu for that. Again, for more information about the Easter brunch, head to themouseforless.com and you're going to search Easter. Also, for those looking for other Easter events, that will be there. All that information will be there, including the information about the religious services that are going to take place for both Easter and for Christmas. Disney actually does hold religious services. They are taking place for Easter in the Fantasia Ballroom at Disney's Contemporary Resort, and the Catholic Mass will take place at 8 o'clock a.m., and there's also going to be one at 10:30 a.m., and the Protestant Mass will take place at 9:15 a.m. So for those of you who are looking for, some sort of religious services, this is where you're going to be able to go for that. So that is going to do it for this week's edition of Mouse Bites. For more information, make sure you go to the blog at themouseforless.com. Make sure you go there to read everything that I discussed today, as well as links for everything that I discussed. And I guess that's going to do it. So we'll see you next time on the Mouse Bites.